everyone. Welcome back to Emily Spins It. Today I have Lori and Katie from the Blushes with me today. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hi, Emily. We're
Hi,
good.
Emily.
It's good to be here
Thanks
with
so much
you.
for coming. Yeah, I'm so excited to have you on. I came across some of your videos online and I just loved them, so I was really excited to reach out. What are some of the first shows you remember attending that really impacted you as kids?
Oh my gosh. The first concert I ever went to was the Spice Girls.
Nice.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
iconic.
Yeah.
I know.
That is iconic.
Yeah.
The first show that I remember seeing that changed my life was Liza Minnelli.
Okay.
Wow.
All
Hmm.
right.
In
That's also a
Vegas.
great one.
Yeah, I mean, iconic women all around. Spice Girls to Liza, let's
Yeah.
go.
Wow.
What was
Incredible.
yours, Emily?
My grandfather used to take us to the American Idol concerts, but the first like solo show I saw was actually Avril Lavigne. So yeah, same thing.
Wow.
Independent women. Yeah.
Wow, there's some very cool women in this
Yeah.
lineup.
We're clearly very inspired by strong women in this group. I actually think it's funny we say that too, because I think the like riot girl vibe is having a resurgence. I mean, with Olivia Rodrigo
Oh, yeah.
just putting out that one, and um, Lambrini girls coming back around. I think we are due for another set of more
Definitely.
mainstream aggressive
Oh,
women, which I
yes.
love that.
Oh, yes.
I love Olivia Rodrigo. I did see like a comment one time that was like, she's the perfect example of when you want to be punk, but you have a whimsical voice. I'm like, I know, because her lyrics are so like, aggressive, but she does have such a pretty sound. So I can understand.
Well, we actually really try to celebrate that.
I do
Like
too.
we started the conversation of like the idea that you have to be male or masculine to be
Yeah.
profound or to be edgy or to be punk. Like
Yeah.
there's something really special about that energy coming from her beautiful female voice, which is interesting.
Like, well, that's something that we really, like Katie said, try to celebrate. And I know for me has been very intentional, which is opposites, from a performance art aspect, a presentation of sweetness, but a message of intensity. And those are points of tension,
It's
that
that
people,
dichotomy in your
yeah,
aesthetic as well. Yeah.
exactly.
Of that innocence paired with that
Hmm.
power.
I like to reject this idea that, in order to be heard, you have to be, present as men or do it the way men do it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, there's a lot of hummingbirds out right
That's
now.
very special.
Wow.
So delivering that message in that feminine way is, as Lori said, it's very intentional for us. Like we are
Yeah.
intense and emotional and deep and profound and angry and
Yeah.
this certain flavor of feelings and energies, and to deliver it just as women and not as women trying to be masculine, not as
Exactly.
women
Yeah.
trying to assimilate, but as women embracing being women. That's at the crux. And I know
Yeah.
that this is kind of a different version of what's already been said, but we can always
That's all
come back
right.
to this.
Yeah, I mean, on a like personal level, I spent a lot of like my youth being more tomboyish, and then as I got older and realized what like, oh, being a queer woman is, it was kind of like an opening to be like, no, I love pink and jewelry, and I want to, there you don't have to be one or the other. You can learn how to
Exactly.
find the shades of not gray, but
Exactly.
shades of difference in between.
Shades of
Yeah.
pink.
Yeah,
Exactly.
shades of
Yeah.
pink. Yes, love
I
that.
feel
It's a
like
thing.
growing up, like guy
Love that.
stuff was so cool,
Yeah.
and if
Yeah.
girls liked guy stuff, that was cool. But if guys like girl stuff, that's lame.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what do you and we're like, no,
Yeah.
our stuff is cool. Like actually, our
Our
stuff
stuff
is
is
really
fun.
cool. And the
Yeah.
truth is like raising a boy is actually like it shows you that like it doesn't matter. Like kids, which we all have inside of us, like glitter. They like
Yeah.
pink. They like dancing. They like doing all of these.
Color
They like
and
color. Yes,
yeah.
they like these feminine things because we all have that inner child in us, but
Yeah.
we hide that or something.
Oh.
We like skateboarding.
Mhm.
Wait, we're on a feminist Zoom right now. You can't
Yeah.
talk to me like that.
But also like love that he can speak up and tell you how he's
Mhm.
feeling.
Really good about
Hi.
that. Yeah, he's so good with boundaries.
That's so
Yes, he's very
important. And
boundary.
that's like
Exactly.
a continuation of what you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah,
How old is he? 3, you said?
3. And he's performed in my belly with us.
Sure.
And he's been to many shows with us.
Mhm.
In the crib.
Yeah.
And he's gonna come on tour with us, and he's our little rock and roll kiddo.
Yeah,
He's our blush baby.
Katie played all the way up until she was 8 months pregnant.
Jeez, good for
On
you.
the standing on the drums, 8 months pregnant.
I don't want to do anything like mildly inconvenienced. That is so hardcore.
Truly,
But
it's incredible.
but the blushes are so joyful, and
Yeah.
like it's in even lugging gear around, it doesn't feel inconvenient ever. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's like getting together with your community and making music that matters to you and speaking to people that are hearing your message. That's what's really like, it just never feels like work. And I know Lori has said this before, but it's just like, I want to go and play a blush show. I want to
Yeah.
go do that right now. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it fills my tank so much.
Mhm.
And so even 8 months pregnant, even with like swollen ankles, even like when I was throwing up every morning and couldn't smell anything without gagging, I was like, I need to go to a dirty venue and play a show.
No, this brings me joy, so I'm still making
This
time for
brings
this.
me
Yeah.
joy, and joy is good for my baby, and
Yeah.
music is good for my baby, and let's go.
Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
more like impressed by you. That's crazy. Good for you.
No, it's crazy because I always kept a stool behind me because I knew I would want to sit down between songs and stuff.
What so that's a good point actually. You stand and play the drums. Oh, what have you always done that? Is that, or like how did you learn to do that? How did you decide to do that?
No, we all just kind of like adapted to what needed to happen to make this vision that we had work. And
Okay.
part of the vision was, a trio of women standing together.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and in order to make and all singing together.
Yes.
Oh, okay, let's go get them. And in order to make that vision happen, we needed to all just be standing in our power. And I think that's really where that came from. And like this vision of the three of us standing in this triangle, being connected by all standing in this shape. It was like, I don't know, it was part of the vision. And so we all just adapted and we're like, okay, what do we do to make this vision work? You grab a guitar, you stand up,
Yeah.
and we just made it happen.
Oh, there's just so
Yeah.
many like choices that have been made in the way you guys present yourself that makes you such a standout, memorable group.
I'll add to that too that none of us were not experts in our instruments when we started the blushes.
Okay.
We were not. We learned so much about how to play our instruments. I'm sure there's people out there who are going to hate saying that, but there's people out there that are going to love it too.
Yeah.
We learned so much about playing our instruments by being hands-on in the project, doing it our way, and like Katie was saying, deciding how we wanted to do it. And it just makes it even that much more special that we really weren't like experts in how to play our instruments. We learned so much on the job. We
It's
did
truly
it.
DIY.
Yeah.
That's
I
great.
think we just really knew we had something to say, and we were like, I'm not listening to him, you guys. I'm sorry. I think we knew we had something to say, and we were like, we need to figure out how to say this, and we're going to say it through loud instruments.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
'Cause hot girls always win.
Thanks for listening to Emily Spins It, presented by the Indie Music Network and Not Dead Yet Media. This episode was produced by Heather de Armas and edited by me, Emily Mills. Our intro and outro music is Hot Girls Always Win by Really Blonde. If you've enjoyed the episode, please support the podcast by sharing, subscribing, and leaving a review. You can also follow the show on Instagram and YouTube at Emily Spins It. For more shows about breaking through the noise, head over to the Indie Music Network podcast. If you have questions or feedback, contact us at notdeadyetmedia.com/contact.